What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to change out the taillight on this Chevy Traverse. Let's get to it. So as I mentioned, behind me is a 2015 Chevy Traverse. Within your ownership, you might also have to replace the taillight like we're going to be doing on this video. It's a fairly easy process. So let's go ahead and go to the back and we'll show you what you have to do to get that taillight replaced. So let's go ahead and open the rear hatch. Now for my vehicle, in this example, we're going to be working on the passenger side. It will be the same procedure on the driver's side. So we're just going to take our small screwdriver here. Just going to pop it in. Those little caps, they can fall out. They're not attached by any type of like tassel or nothing like that. So just make sure you keep an eye on where they go. And then same with the bottom one here. After they are both removed, you're going to have two screws within there. So each one of these are a 7mm. So there's two of them. Just take your wrench or your impact or whatever you have here to just remove them. This is what they look like right there. After you take those two screws out, you can use your non-marring pry tool. I'd recommend something like this, so that way you don't like scratch the paint or anything like that. If you need any of these tools, you can find them down in the description. I have Amazon links for everything down there. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull this way. So now you took these two screws out. There's one more fastener back here. It's kind of like something that just slides in that provides extra tension and holds it to the vehicle. That's what you're trying to get it out of. So you can kind of just try to wiggle it out, and you can see it's kind of being held in the back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and come around here and kind of just take my pry tool. Try not to hit the rubber gasket too much because there is a rubber gasket right there. You don't want to remove that. And also just kind of push, and there we go. So now that is out. So taking it out nice and slow because you do have the harness that is still attached there. You can just kind of pulling it. There's a connector on the bottom there, and that will disassemble it from the vehicle. So with it out now, you can see that we have a total of 3 bulbs that can be replaced in here. So 1, 2, and 3. We can go ahead and remove them one by one. Also, if you need the part number for the taillight, it's also right here. So you can go ahead and just spin. If that does not spin easily, which I'm going to go do, I'm going to get a pair of pliers. Okay, now with my pair of pliers, so we can go ahead and grab it and twist and just let it loosey, pull it on out. So here's one bulb, and then I'll have a link to all the bulbs down in the description too, for each one for what they are. I'm just gonna put that back in there, spin. We got one right here. Again, looks like the same bulb. And those are just a pull out and push back in when you're done. And the last one in here. This one's amber in color, but looks like the same style of bulb. And then we're just gonna put that back in there as well. And spin that to the right. Now that you've replaced the bulb that you need to for your taillight, we can go ahead and go and put this back in there. The taillight going back in is as simple as it came out. We just got the harness to connect here. It's a little tight, so kind of hard to show, but we did connect it here. And then we're just going to go ahead and slide it. Make sure it's tight on the side here, so that way it kind of grows in that groove. You'll kind of feel it pop in. Okay, felt a little pop. But we can see here that it does not pull away over here. So that means it's in the groove, and we can put those 7mm back in. So just make sure you don't lose them while you put them back in. Make sure it hits the hole beforehand because you don't want to lose the screw down below. I've done that before. It stings. So now go ahead and put the caps back in. And there we go. Taillight's now reassembled back on the vehicle. Well, there we go. That's going to do it for this episode. We successfully replaced the taillight on this Chevy Traverse. It's very similar to any other vehicle like the Acadia or the Buick Enclave. So if you have one of those, it's going to be about the same process here as long as you don't have like the LED version. But this has been very simple. Anybody can do it. Like I said, the products are now down below in the description. You got the tools and the light bulbs available to you. Just click the links. Otherwise than that, also click that subscribe button and check out my other videos. I'm going to have a whole bunch out there on lots of different vehicles like the Chevy Traverse. But anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.